What if I'm not a science jargon coach? And that's good. Neither are we. We try not to be too jargony in the way that we teach tennis. Albert Einstein said this, and I think this is a great, great quote, is the best solutions are the simplest solutions, but not simpler. I want to challenge you that maybe what you have to do is teach some things that are a little bit more complicated, that need maybe a little bit more explanation than what you've been teaching. The goal is not to make things unsimple, too overly complicated. In fact, we want to see things really come down to what's the simplest thing in tennis? The simplest thing is tennis is that the most important thing that happens is the contact point. Having clean contact and responding to your opponent's contact, very simple, very important. Key real world explanations. In the course, you're not going to see a lot of jargon, but you'll hear about pure dextral and cross dextral, but pure and cross, I mean, those are two-word things and they're very easy to explain. And once you get them, then you know what they are, and it's not a big deal. It's not a hard concept at all. Each video that we produce is like a bite-sized piece. It's one little nugget. You can introduce it in a minute. If there's confusion, you might have to answer questions, and it might take maybe 5 minutes to teach any particular one piece of the visual training course with your players or for yourself, and to go practice it. It's amazing how you can watch a video, you get it, and you can go on with it. There are not a lot of crazy difficult mysteries. You might not understand it immediately if it's going to work or why it works, and that's okay. There's nothing overly complicated about it. There's a system, a very simple system that is in the course of, first this happens, then that happens, then that happens. And there's a cycle to it, which is also very straightforward, logical. And along the way, there are touch points. You can identify one spot in the system where something's breaking down and you can work there. You can dwell on that. Vision is the number one fundamental. I mean, you really have to see the ball. If you're not seeing the ball, then you don't know where to go. So all the footwork in the world's not going to save you. You could have the most beautiful swing ever, the most efficient strokes and all that, and have, and look beautiful. But if you're not getting the racket on the ball, and you're not on balance for the shot, then those beautiful strokes are going to waste.